whole room went quiet with one person that had just stepped in the room, leading the place with his charisma and illuminating confidence. People whispered about him, scared he might hear them. Broad shoulders defined muscle endurance and piercings. He walked inside the room not in hurry, not too slow, just calculated movements and calm footsteps. Jungkook's eyes fell on the pair of hazel brown eyes, still innocent but the sinful world she was forced into. Her breath hitched when they shared an eye contact and immediately looked away, but he didn't, and she knew that. John, meet my daughter, Wine. Manje. Wine? The man took her name in a way that Wine found weird. Nice to meet you. I'm Manje. She forced a smile, ignoring the hand he had extended, and he laughed, pulling his hand back. Manje. So, how old are you? Wine. 24. He raised his brow. You are 8 years younger than me. She felt nauseous at the information and shifted uncomfortably at his feet. sudden knock and she flinched. Why? She heard that familiar voice that sent her heart racing. I know you're here. She didn't say anything. I'm coming inside if you're not coming out. She still didn't move, and so after 2 minutes, Jungkook opened the door and saw her standing, leaning against the counter. She gulped, heat racing against her cheek, and gripped the counter tightly. What are you doing? He brought his thumb caressing her cheek and looked straight into her hazel brown eyes that looked back at him, shocked and worried. Please, Wine, please focus on your life and not mine. My dad would not like that. She walked out with a smile as if nothing really happened inside the washroom. The morning light beamed into the whole room, and Vine opened her eyes to a throbbing head and a sore throat. The dizziness took in next the moment she sat up straight and winced, holding her head. Her father sat on the couch, one leg above other and a newspaper in hand. Good morning, father. She took a seat before him and thanked the maid who served them a tea. John, I have something to tell you. She nodded, taking a sip, the warmth being a soothing touch to her throat. friend putting away the newspaper and rested his arms against the headrest. John, what's wrong with that? Your mother and I are 7 years apart. She shook her head. Why, that's not the same thing. You both love each other, but I don't. Well, at least the monster you're talking about knows how to respect me and love me. She mumbled to herself when her father stood up to leave, but he heard her and halted his step, turning to face her. You don't have options, like I said, by will or by force. She looked at him with disbelief clear in her eyes. Why understand? This marriage comes with two benefits. Minjay is a man with clean hands, is rich, and will keep you happy. And also, partnership with him in politics will bring so much prosperity, money, people for us. Well, I will not marry him. She took a deep breath at the random surge of courage she got from God knows where. Jian took steps closer until he stood in front of her and gave her a tight slap. That evening, Van's fever doubled and was still forced to go out with Munjay because he wanted to go out to dinner with her, and as his to-be wife, she had to take care of his happiness. She had gulped down medicines and was taken to a fancy restaurant, feeling dizzy, and ignored her throbbing heart. He touched her without her consent, forced her to satisfy his needs, invaded her privacy, forcing her to go out when she didn't want to, and forced her to stay on calls late at night when she said she wants to sleep. Smile. John was put while faking a smile to the world as he walked down with him. The guest climbed. Juan's long bridal gown was heavy and gave her a hard time while walking. It had tiny detailed work and was specially designed for her. The officiant opened his mouth to say the vows, but a distant familiarity voice cut him off. Stop. Juan looked at the entrance immediately and watched Jungkook walk inside wearing a burgundy coat. People had taken over the whole place, and they were 10 times more than both of their bodyguards together. Jungkook walked towards the street, extending his hands for her as she placed her hand on top of his and walked down, standing beside him, and he safely took her out of the place without her father doing anything. Doll, calm down, please. I'm here. He kissed her forehead, fingers lifted her hand, rage trickled them bubbling inside him, but he remained calm in front of her.